The AP has called the race for the governor. Cox is leading Lyman with 58% compared to Lyman's 42% tonight.
Now, ABC4's Jordan Tracy is live at the Cox election party in Salt Lake City tonight. He's been checking in with the campaigns as results roll in. Jordan.
Good evening, Sarah and Brian. I'm actually joined here with the winner of this primary, Governor Spencer Cox. Governor, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thanks for having me. It's a great night for Republicans in Utah and a great night for our team.
So I want to ask you, this was a hotly contested race in the rhetoric. What do you think you proved tonight with the victory?
Well, what we proved is that Utahns still care about the way we treat each other. Utahns appreciate what we've accomplished. Lieutenant Governor Henderson and I over the past 4 years. I think our record speaks for itself. And we saw this in lots of different races. Derek Brown as the Attorney General, John Curtis for the U.S. Senate. This was a great night for Republicans and a great night for our country to show the country that Utah is different, that we reject the hate and the vitriol and the lies, and that we come together and we work together.
Now, tonight I asked you about that, about the governing disagreeing better and whether or not you think you're on the forefront of this. And you said, no, this is Utah. So explain about what you said about the fight to continue that rhetoric.
Yeah, so historically in Utah, you look back over history, Governor Mike Leavitt, Governor Gary Herbert, Governor Norm Bangerter, we elect those types of governors who are problem solvers, governors who try to lift everyone and bring people together. And I'm grateful that that's still who we are as Utah. Sadly, much of the country has gone a different direction. They want us to hate each other. They want to tear us apart. And we stood up tonight. The voters, the Republican voters of Utah stood up tonight and said, no, we're not into that. That's not who we are.
Mr. Lyman's campaign says they're not going to concede tonight. Your response to that?
That doesn't surprise me. Nothing surprises me anymore. Sadly, again, we're tearing down institutions the way we would normally do things. But by the way, conceding doesn't mean that the votes don't get counted. That's not what that means at all. It's usually just a common courtesy. Sadly, there hasn't been any common courtesy from the other side, but that's okay. That's what we've come to expect, and we're doing great. Again, Republicans, we're going to rally together. We have a big race in November now that we have to come together to work on. So this is no longer about Republicans fighting against each other. It's now about winning in November.
And finally, how do you bring everybody together?
Well, just again, by doing what we do best, working on those problems together. There will be a real choice in November, and it's the conservative values that we stand for that have made Utah the best state in the nation, and we're going to continue to represent those conservative values.
Governor, thank you so much for taking the
time.
All right, we're going to usher you this way. I know you have a lineup. Thank you so much for your time. Now, folks, obviously, this was a hotly contested race on rhetoric when you think about how the governor was attacked in this campaign about conservatism. He actually made a point tonight to say that he believed that his ticket was the more conservative ticket in this race. Now, as we said, Mr. Lyman has said through his campaign that he will not concede tonight. You heard the governor's response, and we'll continue to follow all the way through November as he now faces Democrat Brian King in this race for governor and for re-election. And you'll find all the latest from your local election headquarters on ABC4.com. Reporting live in downtown Salt Lake City, Jordan Tracy, ABC4 News. Back to you, Brian and Sarah.
Jordan, with the governor interview tonight, we thank you very much.